from LisaRaye. This is one I forgot the other day, but let's play it. Hold on. Oh.
Oh, are you a fan of the song?
No.
Oh,
And I did the song. I did it. I did the video and the challenge. Got over 11 million views on it. So it went viral. But I did not know what she was saying until I was actually doing it. And I was practicing, to get the timing right. And I'm saying, wait, what is a spin? I'm thinking she's saying spin that shit, meaning, go ahead and spend the money. You know what I'm saying? And I cannot deny though, I was down with the shenanigans when I knew the boosters and the folks that was like, Lenny, I got plenty. Do you want any? You know what I mean? I was with that because my father owned transit hotels. And what that is 4 hours, 8 hours or overnight. What that means is sometimes the woman that you saw the night before, you saw her 4 hours later, same hotel, different customer. So I grew up fast knowing that life. Didn't mean that I did it, but I knew about it and I damn sure ordered some stuff. I said, I want a microwave, some socks, and a mink coat. There you go. When can you have that? And I got it. You know what I mean? So I know about that, but to glorify it, no. Really, after I did it, I had to say to my public, I was like, oh, no, I didn't really know what that is. I wouldn't even want my grandbaby to ask me, Gaga, what is that? And what does that mean? And are you down with that? And that's okay. It's because it's not. You know what I mean? And I understand. It's just like, they can turn it on us. Movies that we make, shoot 'em up, bang, bang movies. They can say that for us too. It's a form of entertainment. So I do understand that what she's doing is entertainment. It's music. She made, and that's a question for her. Did you mean what you said? You know what I mean? City girl. You know what I mean? Did you mean to say that you down with this and it's okay? Or was this your way of paying homage to what they did back in the day and you leave it right there on the table? You're not saying that it's right or wrong. You're just saying, hey, this has happened. Is it that? So for me, I wasn't a fan of, going out there saying, yes, spin that shit. It's almost like, oh, I did that shit. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, that's one for the books. Okay. I won't be doing that no more.
I know we both can see all the angles
Yeah.
of the whole situation, man.
Right.
And, we talked about this before, but break it down from LisaRaye's perspective.
I love how she broke that down.
Yeah.
I really do. I enjoy it because once she didn't shit on, was Young Miami did that song?
Yeah.
She didn't shit on her. You know what I mean? She didn't go and dog or all of a sudden kind of pass blame and I didn't know the words and leave it at that. Nah, she went back into her history. Like, nah, I mean, when I was younger, you know what I mean, there was some shit going down with me too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know about that life, but now when I sit at this age and I'm trying to be a representation of something different, I can't get down with that kind of stuff. And I'm also not saying that she is, but you know what I mean? Are we giving a form of entertainment or are we giving a form of what's going on in real life? And this is what we were talking about last segment and what we got to be very careful of, bleeding hip-hop culture into actual culture. Because if people hear that and people run with that, and for example, that white radio host that was talking about he likes black women like Nia Long. He likes black women like Lauryn Hill. He don't like the sexy reds. Well, that's hip-hop bleeding into actual life. We can't have outside people assuming that what Young Miami's saying is actual truth to what she's doing, and that's actual culture and what we live in. Is it entertainment, or are we actually doing it? I think that, and for her to say leave it at that, that's game. That's ultimate game because we may criticize the song, we may do this, but at the end of the day, if we still watching and we grew up on Juice, Boys in the Hood, South Central, Players Club, you know what I mean? All these shits, and it wasn't the most appetizing type of content to digest, but we digested the shit. We can draw the line. So in that argument, what could you say to her? You know what I mean? But again, we unfortunately like to bleed the two cultures in, black culture and hip-hop culture, and now we can't tell which one is real and which one, we can't tell what is what. So I think that she broke that down flawlessly. In my opinion, I love like she held herself accountable and say, you know what I mean? I wasn't always perfect, but that's not what I'm representing now. So I liked it. I like what she said.
Like also said, she said the glorification.
Yes.
That part is like, yeah. It's 1000% glorifying it. And the saddest part about it is that there's a demographic. I don't know the percentage of women out there that do that shit.
Yep.
I knew people that do that shit. I just don't. Even if she did it in the past, I just don't want it to encourage people to do that shit. young girls now, like, man, my Young Miami don't. So let me go ahead and pop this tag and shit, put this aluminum foil over this joint and go ahead and do it. That's the part I'm talking about. That's the part that kind of scares me. It's like, yo, we got a nation of, kids that are influenced by these people. They watch them all day long on Instagram. They listen to their music. They dress like them. They want to be like them. They talk like them. They walk like them. They wear the same clothes they wear. If they get this from Fashion Nova, they get it. If they got a new slang word, they do it.
Yep.
So again, this is why they put so much money behind these people. These big brands come in with these big ass deals. Even a podcast deal they'll come in with. But these dudes getting deals for podcasts and shit. These women is getting deals for shit they do. Why? Because they're influential and I gotta put products behind it. That's the only reason you're giving people money.
Yeah.
Is to put products on that fucking table and sell them.
Yep.
A service on that table or somewhere in the background and sell it. Whether it be a gambling ad, whether it be some fucking Armadale vodka. I'm saying Armadale vodka. That sound don't even exist no more. But Amsterdam vodka. Ciroc. This is what this shit is done for. It's all business, it's all commerce. So, couple that with you now contributing to the destruction of a race that's already downtrodden, a race that's already, at the fucking bottom. It's just like, damn, dog.
Yeah.
Damn.
We don't need any more beatings. We getting enough.
Yeah, and it's like they as long as we remain clowns, hoes, strippers, drug dealers, gangsters, drug users, it's cool with them. They go to the bank. That's all we ever saying. We're always saying is a little bit higher accountability. I know we're gonna have our ratchet sector.
Yeah.
I get that. It's cool. If you want to watch that shit, you want to get into that, cool. But now it's the shit that's only being pushed out there. And the song is fucking hot, dog.
And that's why she probably danced to it, because the beat was knocking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She swung on that shit.
And it's like, how come we can't get, one of Lauryn Hill songs? Where's that type of music? How come that shit ain't pushed no more? How come that shit ain't hot no more? That type of music no more. I mean, I'm not saying that it's hot. It is, but it's not being pushed anymore. They're not
making TikTok dances out that shit.
Exactly. And maybe would you say that's the artist's fault for not making it more creative, or would you say it's just the vibration of the people that even if it was creative, they wouldn't even follow the shit?
Nah, I'm gonna put it on the artist.
On the artist.
I'm gonna put it on the artist because it may be a sector of people who may not resonate with it right away, but like any other influencer, once people start gravitating to it and people start really riding that wave, then people will get on too. You know what I mean? I think that we have to have a little more responsibility. And I'm not trying to say you got to go full-fledged Christian hip hop or nothing crazy. You know what I mean? But take it down a little bit. God damn. Like, I'm not saying you can't be sexy. I'm not saying you can't be provocative. I'm not saying you can't, you know what I mean, be who you are, but you out here promoting robbing niggas. You know what I mean? And the next person is talking about killing this bitch. And then it's just like, that's where it's like, nah.
I think lack of creativity.
Oh, without question.
Too.
Oh my God, yeah.
They can't like articulate this shit in a way.
No.
That's gonna get people to like, all right, yeah, we hear what you did, but just flip it and say, okay, I did this, but this is what I'm doing now. That's all that we saying.
Listen to the level of rhyming that's going on. It's hooked on phonics, kindergarten, first grade type shit. It ain't no real nuance involved in these motherfucking bars, man. What we talking about?
Ain't nobody spitting.
No.
I mean, maybe a little. I would just say Glorilla. She ain't even spitting for a Lotto, Glorilla.
They may give you a bar here and there.
Yeah.
They ain't give you an album worth. No, come on, man.
They ain't spitting, man.
They ain't spitting. Cardi got a energy. Cardi got popularity. Cardi gonna bring that energy to the record. Cardi ain't spitting no bars, bro.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
Bars. What didn't Cassidy have? Bring bars back.
Yeah, bring bar. And then see, now Cassidy put together syllables and shit. Niggas laughing at him talking about, what are you talking about, bro? But, I mean, I think a little bit of that and we got to meet in the middle somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
We might not have to have a PhD in bars like Cassidy, but we can't be fucking illiterate like some of these other people either. You know what I mean? Like, Jadakiss 40-something years old, ain't lived that life in forever, but can still spit some fucking bars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true. He be killing shit.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, definitely, man. So, yeah, man, that's a great, great little topic we put together today. Great show, I should say.
Yes, sir.
We put together. Everybody listening in, please, 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 if you get a chance, hit that 5-star rating, on the podcast. Give us a shout out, give us a share. Leave a comment, all that good stuff. We definitely appreciate it. It's a little bit shorter. This show will be back Friday with an hour show, man.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, we appreciate y'all. That's your brother Sam, man. I'm your brother O, guys. Another episode of the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. We'll catch you guys on Friday. Peace.